Look, I'm going to be honest with you, man. You think it's gonna take you 3 months to be a millionaire while trading? It's not. It's going to take you at least 5 years if you want to be a millionaire. You can be profitable in about 2, 3. If you're ready to stick around 2, 3 years and be profitable and start making decent money, then you're in the right game. If you think you're not that disciplined and you will give up after 6 months, because like after 6 months of putting in 40 hours and not making any money, and you still continue and you're still determined to continue, if you're that kind of person, only if you're that kind of person, you should pursue trading. If not, there's no point, because if you stop after a year, you just wasted a year. You could have went to another venture and made maybe way more money. You could have went into, I don't know what else, going to real estate. It's very low hands on, if you still want to trade, I'm giving 3 tips in this video. These tips is the core of what trading really is. Look, I might not get everyone to stick around, but I'm not looking for a big audience. I'm just looking for people who are actually traders, who actually wants to join me, who actually wants to learn. And yeah, here's my 3 tips. Tip number 1. Look, I don't care if it's been 2 years. I don't care if it's been 2 months. I don't care if it's been 20 years. If you are not profitable yet, please get in paper trading account. Why get into a paper trading account when you think you've been trading for 2 years and you just past that level? Like you should be already taking profit from challenges and fail them constantly, but why should I go back to paper trading? It's been 2 years I'm trading, right? Wrong. Why? When you're going to be on a paper trading account, you're going to feel like there's no emotional feeling involved when you're winning a trade or when you're in drawdown. And what that creates is you respecting strategy to a T. You're respecting the strategy for a month, paper trading. And then you start realizing the real problems if you have in your strategy. If there's no problem in strategy, you're profitable. But if there's a problem in strategy, this is where you fix it. Because I'm sure when you're trading on a prop firm account and you fail the account, it's hard to pinpoint what was the issue in your strategy because you're so emotionally involved, right? But on a paper trading account, the first thing you need to do is perfect your strategy. Once you perfect your strategy, you can go to tip number 2. Tip number 2. I've said it enough times now. Trading is not an easy game. If you still don't believe me, this is tip number 2. If you want to succeed in trading, seriously, you're going to need to change every single area of your life. You have no choice, actually. What do I mean by that? It means if you're eating like crap, have addiction, smoking, don't sleep enough, don't train, you will lose in the market. Because what trading really is, scientifically, is you being able to use your brain, have cognitive function of your brain enhanced, and look at patterns and take the right trade. If your brain has brain fog, if your brain can't function properly, which comes from lack of sleep, lack of training, addictions, if you smoke weed, if you eat like crap, if you eat a lot of carbs, these things give you brain fog. That means your cognitive function are lowered. If you want to be a trader, you have to have high functioning cognitive brain. If you can't have that, you're not going to be able to trade. You're going to be in your mind a lot. You're going to be you're going to self-criticize yourself while you're trading. If you're in a trade, you might not be able to hold it for very long. If you want to have your brain capacity at its highest, first things you need to do is train and eat better, get rid of your bad habits, sleep better, and those things will automatically make you a better trader because you're going to have a better cognitive function. Here's some studies I found online. I don't know how much you're into studies, but I'll post it on here. And as you can see, if you you do those things, you'll be a better trader. This is as important as backtesting. This is as important as paper trading. It's as important as tip number 3 as well, which I'm going to show you soon. But make sure that trading is not just a part of your life, but your, how can I say this? Your whole life reflects kind of who the person you are in front of the market, right? If you want to be a person who's disciplined in front of the market, well, you better be disciplined in front and not eat in front of your fridge and not eat chips all the time, right? If you want to be a person who's dedicated and is able to work hard, well, while studying for the market, well, you better be a person who's training and going to the gym and works hard. You know, these things go hand to hand. And if you can't figure out this aspect of your life, forget about trading. This is going to be way too hard for you. You're not going to have the brain capacity to do so. It's better if you move on to something else. Tip number 3. So this one is more about hands-on practice. Tip number 3 is execution. So it's easy to backtest your strategy in front of a chart without actually having a trade. You know, there's no profit and loss going up and down. There's no emotions. There's no candles that are like forming and haven't closed fully yet. Because when you backtest, it's just next. Okay, look, I'm in profit. So I'm making 10% a month this year. This strategy. But the problem is, execution it's a skill. It's like shooting a basketball. It's like I don't know, running a marathon. It's a skill. It's a skill that needs to be developed. Once you're in a trade, you need to make sure you improve on that skill. What I mean is, when you're executing a trade, are you making sure that you're executing properly? Are you respecting your stop loss? Are you respecting your take profit from your strategy? Are you waiting for the candle to close when it's supposed to close to take a trade? Are you like kind of taking it a little bit too early? Maybe if you miss a trade, are you still trying to get into the trade when it's too late? It's so easy to backtest, but it's so hard to do it in real time because it's a skill. It's a skill that takes literally work. I can show you how to shoot a basketball, right? You take a ball and then you form like a little thing here and then boom, swish, right? Will you be able to get baskets every time? No, but if you practice for a year, maybe you start getting it more consistently. So this is a little bit what execution is. It's very hard to teach. Execution is something, it's pretty much the reason why it takes so long to be a trader, because while you're in a trade, you're gonna have a lot of doubts, a lot of emotional doubts, a lot of self-criticism, a lot of things talking in your head. You want to take profit. Oh, you're gonna miss this trade. Oh, you're gonna be greedy. All these things that comes into your mind while you're trading, while your profit and loss going plus 200, minus 1500, plus 2000. These things is gonna destroy your brain while you're trading if you're not properly equipped to execute properly. So personally, I don't even have my account balance on my sheets, on my chart when I trade on my screen. I don't have any account balance. I don't have any P&L. The only thing I have is my trading view open and my TP and my stop loss. It doesn't say how much is my TP. It doesn't say how much is my stop loss. Because at that point, I know how execution can be hard. If I look at the profit go up and down, yeah, it's going to reduce my decision making and making the right decision, right? So this is why execution is tip number 3 and why it's hard and why you need to train it, but only after you master tip number 1, which is paper trading. Learn your strategy first, perfect your strategy. 2, train your mind by training your body. Then when you have those 2 completed and those 2 united, then you can go into tip number 3, which is execution. Then your trades are gonna start making sense. If ever you're missing one of them, you're gonna go into execution. Let's say you're gonna have let's say you're let's say you go into a trade and you didn't paper trade. So your strategy, you might start making mistakes, so you're gonna lose. Let's say you didn't train your body, your mind, your eat healthier. Well, then all those negative thoughts are gonna come and you won't be able to execute. If you want to be able to execute properly, tip number 1, tip number 2, and tip number 3. In order. That's it. Look, I will be honest with you why I started this YouTube channel. I'm honestly just looking for a community to trade and grow together. If you want to join my community, I'm going to eventually have a program where we all can join and not only grow as a trader, but also as a person. If you're a person who's ready to work hard and join and learn, just subscribe for now. I'll eventually have a channel running. I show all my trades on this channel, every single trade I took. You can see I've paper traded, I've passed the challenge. You can see all my trades. You're gonna see all my trades every single week. So you should join, you know, if you want to learn my strategies. But I want to emphasize, I'm only looking for a serious trader who wants to join me. I understand trading is not easy and it's not for everyone. If you're a serious person who's actually want to learn and put in years, or if you already put in years, just still have an open mind, you know, of what trading really is, and then you can join my community. I will have it up. It will probably be a paid community eventually. For now, I have a Discord. You can see the link below. I don't think I have that many people in there yet, but hopefully we will keep growing. I will keep making videos. I'm here for you guys. If you have questions, message me. I'm always ready to help. This is my passion. This is what I want to do, and I hope you can join my community. And I hope one day, sincerely, I have also my community I can just lead, and we are all profitable and we don't work for a 9 to 5 anymore. I used to work in an office. I just don't want to do that anymore. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.